Howdy, my name is Pronably. This is an unboxing of my 1 terabyte Steam Deck that has the new OLED screen. And today we're going to unbox this thing. All right, well, I've got my knife here. Very sharp. Oh, got some. I took the sticker off because I took a picture and posted it on Discord, but this is my knife. I don't know if it's any good, but it will definitely cut this thing open. And let's go ahead and get that done. Like a glove. Swoop. All right, let's go ahead and get this sucker open. Oh, that's so nice. Oh my God. Oh, look at that. Oh my gosh. True story. I've actually already opened the box before. Not this box, but I got a 512 gigabyte LCD for my birthday. I've already done kind of an unboxing, but obviously not for this model. So to make a long story short, this guy I have waited patiently for. I actually did get a 512 gigabyte LCD Steam Deck, but before I even had it arrive, the new models came out, and my entire family for my 40th birthday, that includes my wife, my mother-in-law, and my 3 sisters, all pitched in for the 512 model. So that was being shipped. I don't even remember if it was actually, if I had an actual shipping delivery day or whatever. So I saw the new models were going to come out on the 16th. I'm like, well, I might as well send this one back and get the new one. So there were a couple things that almost made me keep the 512 gigabyte LCD Steam Deck. One of them was Steam did tell me that because the price had dropped on all their models that were the older models, the 512 and the 256, they had dropped the price. They were going to give me the difference in Steam Wallet cash. I almost went for it, but I would have had to use my mother-in-law's Steam account for that, and it would have just been weird having 2 different accounts. Also, my wife did talk me out of actually keeping the original one because she knows I would definitely regret keeping the LCD model and not going for the OLED. And I'm so glad I did actually go for the new model. It was worth the wait. So let's go ahead and get this thing unboxed. We're going to go ahead and start with this guy here. So funny story, when I unboxed my Steam Deck and the 512, Steam had gotten a hold of me through their support. They told me there was going to be something with an RMA or a label or something, and I misread the actual ticket. So I thought the instructions and everything was already going to be in here for some reason. So I opened it up and I was like, oh, I didn't have anything. So I reread the support ticket and it was like, oh no, well, let us know when you want to get that label created and all that. And we'll go ahead and do that for you. Let's go ahead and get this guy unboxed. All right. So first things first, let's get this guy open. Ooh, man, this thing is like a toyga. All right, I guess that's good enough. We'll just leave that open for now. And bada bing, bada boom. There is the charger cord, which is gonna most likely plug into my Dyson deck I did get. One of my sisters gave me a $50 Amazon card, and I had some code and something to take $5 off and all that. And it was kind of on sale. I think it was like 53 bucks. So I had, out of the $50 Amazon gift card and the $5 discount, I was able to get that deck, which we'll go over later. But here's the charger cable. It'll plug right into that. We'll go ahead and put that back in the box. A nice big instruction manual. Woo! There it is. I do not know Chinese, but whew, that must be the reverse side? I don't know how this thing works. Oh, there is some English instructions in there. We're not too worried about this thing right now, so we'll go ahead and put that off to the side. Put this nice box off to the side. All right, let's get this thing unwrapped. Oh boy, this is nice. He's nice. All right. See, the bummer thing is I got this far with the 512 LCD, but the issue was it had this little thing on it where I couldn't open it up. So we'll see if this has the same thing. We're going to keep this nice and neat. Oh geez, I don't want to ruin the box because I'd like to keep it. Let's see here. Oh boy. Got it. Oh, there we go. And here's the case. Oh, this is nice. This is a big case. Yeah, well, let's get this sucker open. This is a nice case. I'd put my Nintendo Switch in this thing. Let's get her open. Scalpel. Thank you, wife. Let's go ahead and get this thing cut. Let's see here. Boom, just like that. Get this off there. Yahtzee. Let's get this thing open. Oh my god, I can't believe I'm doing this right now. Oh, that's nice. It's got a little pouch. Oh, dude, look at that. A little steam pouch for your glasses. I don't know. Let me know in the comments what this is for, because I have no clue. It looks like it closes up by this thing here. Huh. Nice. We'll just put that back in the box. Oh man, here we go. Oh, it goes all the way through. I'm just kind of a brain dead dude. Sweet. Oh man, there she is. Woo, she is a beaut. That is big. That's what she said. This thing is big. I'm like, oh man, this is nice. I'm gonna get this thing out of here real quick. All right, let's see if we can get this thing powered on. There's the button. See if it's got any battery life. Oh, you can see me. Hello. It looks like it is powering on by the button there. Oh, there we go. Let's go ahead and film this real quick. I'm not going to do anything with it outside of just powering it on. Hopefully it doesn't make me sign in. While that's doing that, we've got, looks like a headphone jack. That's impressive. It's got your audio right here. It's got your charger port up here, your USB-C, whatever it's called, the small guy underneath. It looks like where the micro SD card goes, right there on the bottom. Here, let's flip this. Oh, here, let's do this safely. Go like this. Go like that, and bada bing, bada boom. And there's your extra buttons down here. I think that's just for in case you don't want to use these up top. You can use these down here. I will definitely give those a shot. Let's get this flipped around all nice. I don't want to touch that screen. So I let the wife check out the Steam Deck. I'm not going through any of the setup of it because I just don't want to enter any personal information, have my network open or anything like that you can see. So my wife's checking that out now, and she looked at the pouch, actually figured out what it was for. It's for your charging cable. Of course, I myself wouldn't figure that out. My wife is very smart and beautiful, and she figured it out. So go ahead and still, you know what? Leave wrong answers in the comments what that pouch is for, and we'll go with that. So now I'm going to go over some accessories I'm going to use for it. I'm sure there's going to be many more I'm going to grab. One thing I am going to use is liquid glass. A lot of people say screen protectors, but I've used liquid glass on my phones, and like you can literally take a key to it and it makes no scratches. Won't do that with the Steam Deck, but I'll probably get a double coat just to make sure it's all nice and neat. So the first order of business is this guy. This is the Lysen deck. It's got the two fans, which is supposed to cool the back of the actual deck. I've had people say it doesn't do a very good job of that. This is where the charger cable goes in. That's my HDMI 2.0 here. SD card and micro SD card here. 5 USB ports, 3 being USB 2.0, and these are 3 point somethings. On the side, there is an Ethernet cable. Don't really need it because the Steam Deck OLED, I call it my big old deck. It's Wi-Fi 6 capable, and my router has that, so it should get really good speeds without having to be hooked up to the dock. So yeah, there's the dock in a nutshell. And this here, I have no clue what this is. I'm going to open it up. It's probably a screen cleaner, I'm guessing. If it is, that's neat because I can use this on my monitors as well. Nice. That's definitely a screen cleaner. I'll go ahead and hold on to that, put that away. So I'm definitely going to be using this in there in the actual dock. This is just a card reader. I don't know if it's going to be any better than or as good as just using a regular micro SD. I'm going to assume it is, because all this is an adapter. I don't know if it's got lower transfer speeds, but not a big deal. When I do get another micro SD card to throw in, I will definitely be using this. This right here, I initially did use to try to transfer all my emulation goodies. Got a flash drive for the Nintendo DS years ago, and I held on to this, and my computer itself does not have an SD card reader. But this does work, but I think I'm going to have to go another route because I ran into issues using this. So the card itself is right Yeah, my little 1 terabyte micro SD card, which is going to hold a ton of goodies. Let's see, what else do we got? So here's the M Classic itself. Now, from my understanding, the Steam Deck does have FSR, FreeSync Resolution, I think it's called. No, let me know in the comments what it actually is. I know what deep learning sampling is with NVIDIA. Because I have a NVIDIA card, I do know that, but I don't know much about the AMD graphics side. So actually that's more FreeSync can be used for anything, but this thing is an upscaler. And so it'll take, for example, a 480p image, upscale it to 1440p at 60 hertz, and also add a little bit of anti-aliasing. So my first order of business is I'm actually going to install Duke Nukem Forever, load that up on this, or load that up on the dock with this installed. It'll just go right on the back there. I was going to hook it up, but I decided not to. It's a really awkward thing to try to do with how I have it set up. But this will definitely be run through some tests to see if it does help save on the resources of the Steam Deck itself. This will be my main controller here. This is my Xbox Pro Fusion controller. I forget the exact name. It does have a good D-pad on it. It's a little dusty. Gets a lot of use, but this will be one of my main controllers I use. These three guys here are going to be used as well in my, well, I can use them for anything really that allows the use of the amount of buttons on the controller. If it's like playing Sega Genesis games on Steam, I can, definitely use at least this guy here. Or even my 8-bit dough up there. But these are some of the controllers I'll be using as well, just depending. I'm hoping these two guys will be able to hook up just fine, because it does use the Steam input, I believe, with the Steam Deck. Whereas with Windows, it's a little bit trickier to get working, and actually so far my attempts have been futile. I do have a buddy who's been helping me out with that, and I do need to get a hold of him on that. So this guy here is just a little 16 gigabyte thing I have floating around, a USB drive. I'll probably use this for something. I'm not sure what. God, that focus is not good. But yeah, I'm trying to get it to where you guys can see it without... There we go. We'll use this guy and see how this thing works. I can just throw some old emulation on it or something, something like Nintendo 64 on down. And this should just be able to hold a few things, but not much. So there you have it, folks. There's the unboxing of my 1 terabyte OLED Steam Deck. I call it my big old deck. Thank you for watching. Definitely right after filming in this video here, going to get this thing all set up and ready to go. Once again, thank you for watching. I'm a new YouTuber, so if you'd like, just leave me a like and a subscribe and a comment. I'd greatly appreciate it.